In Life Hacks today, you are going to receive valuable tips on beauty, nutrition, fitness, and home ergonomic design. But before that,
don't forget
to subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter on Life Hacks. Hi Chef.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm very good.
Okay, you had a very late night last night?
Yes, busy.
Right. Look at this. The ambience of this place. Don't you think it's lovely?
Yes, it's nice.
It is so nice, right?
Yes.
We are at Lagoon Sari, the wedding events, where you can hold your anniversaries or birthdays or even corporate events. And then we are here at Juchiat, and they have about 3 ballrooms here, you know?
Yes.
And I know that they do have a Bukit Timah venue as well, right?
They're newly open,
Yes. So amazingly, I think if you want to get married or something like that, I'm just suggesting to you. Then you can have we can have our event over at Lagoon Sari, right? Chef, I heard you bought some fish.
Yes. I bought from the supermarket. Yes.
Okay. Do you like shopping in the supermarket or the wet market?
Actually, I like both.
Okay.
Because both have different identity.
I see. And talking about identity, right? Do you know about the supermarket, how they design the supermarket is to help increase their sales?
Yes.
Right? What is that called?
Planogram.
Planogram.
The eyesight, eye level, lower level, and high level.
There you go. And I noticed also that there's no clock in the supermarket. You know that? It is because it's designed in such a way that no clock, so that nobody will remember the time that they're spending.
But they use watch.
But they don't. Sometimes they don't. They shop and shop, and no clock to remind them that they're overtime. So it's a way to get more sales in, I think.
Yes.
Right. So that's exciting, right? Yeah. So again, one of the other things, right, that we are actually thinking about is also about health. How they design it. Most of the things that they sell in the middle of the supermarket is much healthier than the outer perimeters. Right? You notice that? Okay, like for instance, they put candy bars and all that at the counters to increase impulse buying. Do you notice that if you want to pay for something, and then you notice that those candies?
All the candies, yeah.
Right. So what do? You actually pick it up.
Just pick it up, yeah.
Right. So it's so amazing, isn't it, Chef?
Yes.
I'm so excited about the lineup of today's episode. But I think we need to take a little break for a short while. Okay. So viewers, stay with us. Don't go away on Life Hacks.
Welcome back.
Alright, Life Hacks viewers, we are pleased that you are here with us.
Yes.
Okay, because we're going to share with you lots of nutrition information, right? But first of all, we're going to ask Chef, with fish, right? You're going to do fish today, right?
We're going to steam the fish.
Okay. What are the other methods that you can do with the fish?
A few methods that you can do. One is grilling, charbroiling, pan frying, and steaming.
There's 4 types.
Yes.
And I think the healthier version would be the steaming
and charbroiling.
Charbroiling as well. Okay. Of all those 4, right? How many minutes does each take actually?
So for fish, normally it's only 2 to 3 minutes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Very fast.
Oh, it's very fast. It's very
I
convenient.
like the beef.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Now, talking about fish, right? I love fish because it's very easy on the stomach. You
Yeah.
know, not many people get very upset stomach, especially if they have gastroenteritis and IBS and all. You know, and also, can I share with you some of the
Please do.
the benefits of fish? All right. Now, fish are very good for adults and children as well. Okay, children with regards to their brain development. All right, and then also for adults as well. You know, we have omega-6 and omega-3 in the fish, right? So that also protects our heart in good health. Now, talking about that, right? Chef, do you exercise?
Sometimes.
That's good because exercise is very important for all of us, right? Okay. Now, when we're talking about exercise, okay, we need protein. After our exercise bout, we need to eat protein as soon as possible within 90 minutes when we stop exercising, to help in the process of muscle recovery. So, you know, that is something that everyone needs to look into that as well. Yeah. And again, Chef, right now, I think you're very excited to steam the fish for us.
Yes, correct.
Yes? Okay. Right now, okay, while you go and steam the fish, I'm going to visit Ashique.
Okay.
All right, from AshClusive, because he is going to share with me and the viewers, of course, how we can look good as a bride during our wedding day. See, I look like a bride, right?
Yes.
But I want to look like really bright, okay? So we're going to come back later after this. Okay, life hacks. Welcome back to Life Hacks. We are here with a very special expert, beauty expert, Ash from AshClusive. And it is a very important segment today because we're going to talk about the bride and the groom on their special wedding day. All right. Now, Ash has a very important role to play, right, Ash?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to ask one question. What are the challenges you face, you know, with brides and grooms of various shapes and sizes?
Alright, usually I will study their face first before I start off my makeup. So, and I'll eventually meet with the bride and groom for a few appointments.
Okay.
Yes. So in between appointments, I'll eventually discuss about those kind of makeup, the looks, and even body shapes too.
Okay.
It's very important, yeah.
So it is very important to attire them so that they'll feel really confident, right?
Correct, yeah.
Would you follow their favorite colors or something?
Yes, sometimes I do, but that it depends on their skin texture too. Yeah, it depends on their skin color.
And what about the plus size, I would say, right?
Yes.
How do you make them feel really special?
Okay, for those special cases like those plus size, I will eventually advise them on the colors and even the cutting of the outfits. Be it the dress or the two-piece dress or the long dress. Yeah.
Something that flatters them. So basically, you would use maybe perhaps darker colors to tone down their shapes a little bit.
And even patterns.
Patterns. Okay. See, so this comes from the expert actually, right? Okay, Ashique, what about those with slim and slender bodies? Okay, how would you attire them and how would you do their makeup?
Alright, for those with a slim cut body, they could eventually choose any kind of design, patterns. That's not an issue. But those with a bigger size, there is an issue.
Okay. And how would you overcome that?
Alright, usually I will advise them on the colors, on the patterns, and on the designs of the fabric. Yeah, so we go for some consultation with me.
Okay. So that means for plus size, brides, they wouldn't go for much pattern.
Exactly. Try to minimize on the pattern and we try to cut down on the shape.
I see.
And eventually the makeup also plays a very important part.
I see. And that's where you...
The contour, the highlights come in.
Okay. That's really amazing. And I would like to share some tips for brides to be out there. Okay. Number one, please do hydrate enough. adequately. That means you have to drink 8 to 12 glasses of water a day, and that's not including coffee or tea. Okay, hydration is very important to to help in stress management. Basically, when we are leading up to our wedding day, right? It's always very stressful.
And that also adds to the makeup also.
Yes.
If they don't drink much water, they will have very dry skin.
And that would affect the makeup.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, and for all of the brides and the groom, remember to have your breakfast, because if you do not have breakfast, that's where it would affect your weight management. So a lot of people who doesn't take their breakfast would actually have a yo-yo weight. So for those of us who wants to get into good weight, so always remember to eat high fibered food.
Yes.
Okay, and then also to avoid the sugars, no extra sugars and all that,
Do
and
not skip
processed
breakfast.
food.
Yes, do not skip breakfast. It's
Right.
very important. Eventually, those bride and groom will skip breakfast. They said they are very stressed, they cannot eat, they have no mood. I said no, breakfast is very important, because they're going to spend the whole day with, the people coming in, and they don't have a proper food for the whole
Right,
day.
there you go. So breakfast is very important in other words, to bring up the metabolic rate, especially when you're looking after your weight, and to be in high energy when you're meeting all your loved ones during your wedding day.
Exactly.
Right? So again, and with all that, because you're taking care of your good health, all right, and then you will look good definitely, and that's where your confidence will be boosted during your wedding day.
Yes.
So Ashique and me, we wish all brides and grooms out there a happy wedding day. And again, we will meet Ashique next segment.
Yes.
Okay, in next episode on Life Hacks. We are back on Life Hacks. Chef,
Yes.
I heard many people commented that you cooked the fish. You steamed the
Steamed
fish,
fish, yeah.
right? They said it's so delicious.
Thank you.
Anything for me?
That's the thing, because you came late. Okay, the other thing, you can watch our video, you can follow the steps.
Is Is it easy to?
Very easy.
Oh.
My cooking all simple and easy.
Okay. Since there's no fish for me, I am going to eat this all by myself.
Blueberry mango crumble.
Okay.
Special made for us.
Yes, by Beccarella. Thank you, Beccarella.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, chef. Okay lah. I'm still gonna share it with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Good
Okay,
things are
thank
meant
you.
to be shared.
Yes.
Okay, chef, would you like to share with us what you did just now with the fish?
Okay, the fish that I did today was very simple, meant for all busy people. That is Pacific dory with garlic and chili. That's it.
Sounds delicious.
Yes, simple because it's a farm fish. So the taste is there.
I see. And I think we know that fish are very, very good for the health.
Yes.
Especially when we're talking about heart health, right,
Yes.
chef? And then again, one of the things is also it contains vitamin D, calcium, good for strong bones and all that,
Yes.
right? So very,
Zinc.
very important.
Yes.
Yeah, zinc as
Zinc, yes,
well, right? But again, for those people who's pregnant, for those ladies who's pregnant, they have to be very careful about the content of mercury in fish. All right, so they have to be very, very careful about the
To make
types
sure
of
lah.
fish. Yes.
How to make sure?
Okay, so basically you don't, like in terms of salmon, right?
Yes.
Normally they'll go into the farm salmon, for instance,
They send
instead
for
of
testing,
the
testing.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do that. Okay, rigorous research actually. Okay, but farm salmons are meant to be taken care of and all that. So again, but yet again, coming from the Pacific waters and all that, most of them are very, very healthy fish anyway, right? Again, when we're talking about fish like sardines, right?
Yeah.
Tuna.
High omega.
Yes, that's high omega. Good for heart health, brain health. What else you want, right? So I think all these are very important, especially for those of us who are even exercising.
Yes.
Because protein in fish actually helps us to recover
I
faster.
eat a lot of sardine.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I love the tuna. Right. So again, I think there are very, very many types of dishes with fish, right? Apart from grilling and steaming. Poaching?
Yeah.
Oh.
Poaching, grilling, steaming.
Okay. Would you share a little bit,
The
okay, about
method
poaching?
of poaching is about putting the fish in the water
Oh.
and boil it.
Oh, is it
At
like
low
boiling?
temperature. No,
Is it like boiling?
poaching the boiling.
Okay. Does it run out of taste when you do that?
No. It helps to seal the fish using the water. Yes, the technique.
Okay.
So the fire for the fish is low.
Right.
So the heat will penetrate slowly to the fish.
I see.
Even taste better, yes.
Right. So we're talking about fish, and fish is very good at all meals,
Yes.
right? And then and dessert is also good at all meals. This is healthy dessert. Okay. While we're eating this, let's take a short break, and I will be back with you shortly.
See you.
Nama saya Sapia binti Rusdi, berusia 67 tahun. Saya seorang suri rumah tangga sepenuh masa. Saya mempunyai masalah kesihatan. Bila usia saya ketika itu dalam 45, saya sudah mengidapi penyakit darah tinggi. Dan seterusnya saya diserang angin ahmad. That is minor stroke. Ketika itu saya mempunyai 3 orang anak. Jadi saya susah untuk membuat pekerja-kerja rumah dan bekerja sepenuh masa. So doktor, saya telah dimasukkan ke hospital selama 2 bulan dan ketika itu saya tidak lagi sebelah badan saya tidak bergerak. Ya. Minum pun nanti air tumpah tidak terasa. Dan bibir saya tidak rapat. Sampai sekarang mata saya pun lagi kecil sebelah. Dan selepas itu anak saya mencadangkan saya untuk menyertai kelas Dee Dee. Saya mendapat tahu kelas Dee Dee melalui Facebook. Jadi dia yang menghantar saya ke kelas Dee Dee. Buat pertama kalinya saya berjumpa Dee Dee, saya merasa malu sebab keadaan saya gemuk masa tu. Jadi saya rasa macam kecil, tengok rakan-rakan sekeliling semua macam sihat ya, tapi saya macam berbadan dan kesihatan juga tidak mengizinkan saya untuk bergerak. Dan saya lebih ketika itu saya duduk di rumah, saya rasa dunia saya terlalu kecil. Bila saya hendak keluar rumah, saya menulis kad kecil, kalau ada apa-apa tolong kontak suami saya, anak saya, tiga-tiga nama anak saya di situ. Itulah. Jadi selepas mengikuti kelas Dee Dee, saya merasa sangat gembira pasal diri ketika itu macam saya dihargai. Dee Dee tidak pernah ketepikan saya. Sejak itu terus saya exercise dengan diri sehingga sekarang. Daripada 2010 sampai sekarang, tiap-tiap Sabtu dan Minggu saya mesti bersenam. Selain itu, daripada hari-hari biasa, saya akan brisk walking untuk meningkatkan prestasi saya. Dulu saya macam tak ada confident langsung, tapi sekarang saya sudah confident. Saya boleh berbual dengan rakan-rakan dan tidak merasa kecil diri saya. Jadi saya macam sarankan, kalau boleh kita ni bersenamlah, jangan give up. Ya. Kerana bila doktor mengesahkan saya sudah bagus, darah tinggi pun sudah macam turun, dah normal. Jadi doktor cakap saya kasih awak half dosage. Jadi doktor cakap saya bertambah sihat. Itulah nasihat saya, bersenamlah walaupun usia sudah menjangkau senja. Terima kasih Dee Dee kerana selalu menyokong keadaan saya ketika ini.
Hi, I'm Rita. I'm 40 and I've been with Dee Dee for a few years, maybe 3-4 years. So the reason I start to join Dee Dee is because I have a few medical conditions. I'm having IBS, I have sleepless night, I have anxiety, and I have depression, and I have the most problem that women dislike is overweight. So I was asked by my sister actually to join Dee Dee for walking football, which I was a bit reluctant, but I said, hey, why not? I used to be very active too. So I joined Dee Dee, and I also joined her weekend classes for exercises, and I feel good. I feel that the way she motivated me and the way she didn't push me away about being negative about myself, so it helps me with a lot of my conditions, nearly 10 kilos actually, because she asked me to change my focus. So when I change my focus, eating right, exercising, everything changes. So actually it helps with my weight loss, and it helps with my sleeping disorder. It also helps with my anxiety, which actually helps me to sleep better. And actually it helps with my IBS. When I change my food, I focused on what is good, what is right, what is not. And it helps me that my IBS is gone, but it's not totally gone. Sometimes I do cheat. I do have cheat days. So I do take note of what are the foods that I eat that will trigger my IBS. So Dee Dee always write in her blog what are good to eat and what are not good to eat, what is good for certain condition. So from there, I observe what I eat that triggers my IBS. So Dee Dee actually gives a lot of health notes. So that is where I learned that I need to be healthy for myself, and I need to feel good for myself, and I need to love myself, and I know my self-worth. And for walking football, I never liked football actually. I hate football. So when I join walking football with Dee Dee, it helps me because it's a weekly basis. And we train every week with the boys, and I love it so much. I can't wait to kick balls every weekend and meet my Wafa family. So Wafa family has been a great help to me too, because it keeps me active and alive every week. So every week I will go to Dee Dee classes weekend and also to football. So my weekends are very packed. And I thank Dee Dee for the motivation that she have gave me, and I appreciate that a lot, and it makes me what I am now. Thank you.
Welcome back to Life Hacks. As usual in this segment, this is a very special segment on ergonomics for health in your home. So basically, it is helping people get healthier and how health is going to be affected by a healthy home, right? Okay, so for that, we have a very special guest, okay, Rita and Toni.
Hi.
All right, from Vivere. Today, they have, they have something up their sleeves. It is actually about gadgets, about James Bond 007 gadgets, I gather?
Oh yes.
Right, yeah.
Let's start.
Okay.
Let's see. I have this PowerPoint. This PowerPoint is actually very convenient for anyone who like to use it anywhere, any part in the house. And apparently you can actually have installed just a simple thing is a track. It can be in any size, it can be in any length, it can be anywhere of the house. Let's try.
And
Okay,
then
so
how do
take a-
you switch it on?
That's how it is. This is on. Yeah, when you see the orange line over here, when you want to switch off, you just have to push it out and just turn it and just plug it out.
Voila!
That's
So
how it is.
basically,
Simple
right,
and
simple and
convenience.
convenient. You see, smart home, okay, and we are becoming smarter as well, right?
It has
That's
to
why,
be.
yeah, right. And then again, I think, okay, right now with this, I don't have to worry where if I want to do work on the computer, okay, on the laptop, I can
Anywhere
just
in the
sit
house.
anywhere, you know, on the floor, even, right? I think you could actually put it.
Above the skirting?
Oh, above the skirting. There you go. Right. So comfort. Okay, just sit down, cross-legged, and just do work on your
Exactly.
laptop with this anywhere in the house if you have that track, right?
Right.
Wow. You see, smart home. This is really good. What else do you have in store for us? What else?
We also install PowerPoint for you. Beside PowerPoint, we also got lightings. For lightings, you also can turn on and off your lightings through the smartphone
Oh.
and the iPad. Okay, so you can just turn on and off using your such devices.
Alright.
correct. So beside the PowerPoint, you also can turn on and off your lights using your smartphone and or your tablet. For security wise, you also can have the doorbell. Okay, whenever anybody press on the doorbell, a picture is captured on the doorbell and sent to your smartphone too.
Oh,
Yes,
there
yes,
you
yes,
go.
yes.
Hey, but I've heard of this. Like, you can actually track what time your children comes home
There
from
you
the.
go.
What was that about?
That's another technology.
Okay, that's another technology. So every person in the house has a personal ID. So when they use their phone to activate the door lock, okay, it will track and send a signal to your phone, and you can track your whoever come home at what time using the person is.
Okay, so let's talk so much about curfew then. Whoops, okay. And then what about mechanisms? Are there any special mechanisms that will help our daily life? You know? Yeah, go ahead.
A lot of mechanism that they can assist you in conveniently using the such as a drawer tracks.
What is a drawer track?
Those are easy for convenience where you can just post it and just open by itself.
Oh, I know. Is the drawers nowadays where you don't have the handles? Is that it?
Yeah, it's handleless right
Handleless,
now.
yeah.
So with the tip of your hand fingers, you just push the entire drawer.
They call it a tips on.
Ah, the
Yes,
tips
correct.
on, that's what
Yes,
it's called.
correct. Yes.
I love that because number one, it gives a very clean look
Yes,
to all your
correct.
drawers.
Exactly.
That's
Yes,
one.
correct.
And also, I think in terms of safety, so if you have young children, they don't actually knock their head when they run across or something.
That's
you know?
one thing.
Right?
Yes,
That's the
correct.
thing.
And
Yes,
also
yes.
it's basically it doesn't close with a
Bang.
bang.
Ah, there you go.
Beside that, there's
Yeah.
also those that you can just open up.
Yeah.
And if the door is too high, but you can't reach, you press a button, the door will close by itself also.
Wow,
Yes,
you see. I mean, what is that? That is not being thought of, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Everything is, is
Yes.
very smart. Okay,
Correct.
smart home. That's why we call it smart home. Okay, right. Everything is convenient. Safety is also really, well taken care of. And I think it's superb, right? I mean, if you design your house, these are the things that you can actually put into your house
Yes,
that
correct.
actually helps daily living. And number one, I think it's stressless, right? And the amount of stress that we actually lessen in our
Yes,
life,
it's alleviate
okay,
from
it
your
will
stress.
help so much in giving us a better life.
Yes,
Fantastic.
correct.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
You see, so ergonomically speaking, also, basically we are taking good care of our health, through having a great design in our home.
Throughout the home.
Yeah, that's it. So again, for our next episode, okay, don't forget to catch up with Toni and Rita of Vivere. are back and we are so carried away eating this lovely healthy dessert from Bacarella. Okay, chef. Okay, we have done so much in this program.
Yeah.
Okay, in our program we actually covered beauty tips, and today was amazing. I was at Ashique's and we actually covered bridal. Okay, and he actually transformed, a plus size bride. So very beautiful. Chef. And then we also get great tips from Toni and Rita.
Yes.
Regarding ergonomy on home design, so that we can get healthier at home. Right. And then again, I think we have shared so much tips on nutrition, on food. All right. And always remember to subscribe. Okay,
And
to
like
subscribe
us.
and like. Yes. On
Life
Life Hacks.